if you're a Cancer born June 21st to July 22nd, what can you expect for the month of February 2018? Let's tune in and find out. Okay, Cancer, I see you moving along, like just swimming along, and I see, just a shark or whatever, and you're like, whatever, you're just like, you don't even care. So whatever problems you have or uncertainty that you have or fears that you have, you blow right by them. You just don't even care about them in February. Like, you just blow right by your fears. It's great. You're really in the flow, you're moving, you're feeling good, you're fighting your fears. Not even fighting your fears, they're just non-existent. You're like, whatever, I'm focused and I'm getting it done. What a great energy, I love that. Okay, so let's start with romantic relationships. For you Cancers that are romantically involved, let's see what February holds in store for you. You really get what you want this month. I think your partner really hears you. You really feel cradled and safe, and there's also some big healing that can happen for you this month. Real awareness and just really letting go and surrendering and really seeing your life purpose and kind of moving forward in a way that you've never felt free before. So it's a new energy in that you know how to find your way in something that has been difficult for you in the past. So it's a really good opportunity for you to be able to explore your creativity, explore your spirituality, and just your nature as a whole. You feel much safer and in this relationship, and you feel very cared for. And for those of you that if at all the relationship felt confining or felt as if they were your jailer, I feel like that part of the relationship is over. I feel like there's something that shifts or changes within you, that you have this freedom, and whether that's freedom just to speak or the freedom to ask for what your needs are, I feel like there's an adjustment in the relationship that actually happens this month, so you get that. Okay, and for those of you that are single, let's see what's in store for you this month. I feel like there may be something that needs to be healed. Maybe an old relationship that somebody had trained you to have an expectation, not a good expectation, a bad expectation. And so now you've sort of set the bar really low, that this is how I'm being treated, and this is all I can anticipate, from my partner. This is just kind of the way it is now. And what is available for you is not that. What's available for you is for you to really get what you want, to kind of like shatter that myth that you don't have to be stood up in order to be appreciated. Shatter the myth that if you speak up, they'll go away. Shatter the myth that, I'm not good enough and nobody's really going to treat me the way that I deserve to be treated, that I can expect, for people to lie to me or two-time me or not be honest with me. And so as you heal those things, or as you look at healing them, or you, better yet, just take a stand and say, no, that's bullshit. That's not my fault. That's somebody else. I'm good and I'm deserving and I'm loving and I deserve that kind of partner back. Taking a stand, it's going to open up this month in a big way, in a really good way. We actually have some help. There's a lunar eclipse in Leo that happened January 31st. And if you're old enough, it's very similar to the energy that happened 19 years ago on January 31st, 1999. So if you remember where you were at that time in your life and kind of what happened those following 3, 4, 5, 6 months, you can expect a similar trajectory to your life now. And then there's a new eclipse, February 15th, solar eclipse in Aquarius, also a new moon. So that's coming up this month. So for you, let's see how that's going to affect you, Cancer. It's really going to give you the impetus, the kick in the butt, to get off your butt and to speak up for yourself and to create your life the way you want it. I just see you kind of like rolling up your sleeves and going, no, I'm going after it. This is what I want, especially in the area of love, you know, grabbing somebody by the hair and saying, this is what I want, and this is how you need to treat me. And it may or may not work, but you will find your voice, and that's the good thing. The other thing you want to be aware of, especially since, you know, we're talking a little bit about romance here, is there this real kind of funky energy hanging around that can put you in fantasy la la land. And on one hand, it's really fun because you really feel like you're in love and it's really great. On the other hand, it's very illusionary. So you could be projecting, you know, oh my God, he adores me. Oh my God, she loves me. Only to find out, you know, you've had one date and they're like just getting to know you, or they've already friend zoned you and you're halfway down the aisle, right? So there's all this fantasy energy that's happening in February. So what you want to do is you just want to enjoy it and try not to project that you're going to be with them forever or that you're going to have your babies together. It's all this illusionary energy. And if you know that ahead of time, then you won't participate in it. You won't get yourself set up for failure. You won't pretend that the married guy is going to leave his wife, right? Or, you know, that whatever it is, right? So it just know that there's this illusionary energy that's happening around love in February. Now, the good news is at the end of the month, around the 24th, the 25th, you know, all the way to the 28th, I'm just seeing it like pins popping the bubbles, right? So all the illusions will break, and you'll really see where you stand. You'll really see if there's love here, and you'll really see the commitment around the love. So what's that mean? It basically means go enjoy yourself, have a good time, but don't project, you know, where you think this is going or how they may feel about you, because it's all illusion, and that you're picking up and that we're being carried away with. So, and Cancers, you guys are really susceptible to this. So just know this about yourself, okay? And just know that for this month, you want to resist the temptation to go down that path, because I don't want you to set yourself up for a fall, because it's really painful when you think you're on this page and you think they're there with you, and you know, they're not even reading the same book, right? That's how different these energies can appear, and that can be painful. So I want you to avoid that by just having fun and not hanging on too tightly. All right, let's look at your money, Cancers. Let's look at anything for you for the month for your money or career. Yeah, there's around that 16th, 17th, 18th, there can be a big career move that can be made. It's kind of like staking your claim, and it's kind of like saying, this is who I am, this is what I'm doing, I'm claiming this about myself, and I'm going for it. And it's almost like a declaration, and I feel by that declaration, everybody wants it. Everybody wants what you're selling. So whatever you have to declare, whether it's like to your boss, hey, I need a raise, I'm worth this, and here's why, I feel like you'll get it. I feel like here's the check, you'll get it. If you're an entrepreneur or independent, you know, you want in a certain magazine, you want in a certain radio show, you want a certain publisher or an editor or a manager or agent, I feel like now's the time just to say, this is who I am, this is what I want. So of course you're going to do, you know, all of the background work to that and have, you know, your portfolio put together and all of that to make it look good. But providing you have all of that, they'll say yes to you. So good energy for your career. As far as the money goes, it's creating some momentum. So you should have more money coming in this month. And I feel like that money is going to get bigger and bigger. So you've got some momentum that's starting to happen with your month. So just know that this is the beginning of new financial wealth too. Okay, let's look at health for Cancers. If you like your immune system has been compromised, and that could be due to worry or unspoken grief or just, you know, tired energies. It could be hormonal things have been off. For some of you, it can be just, you know, not being able to let go of the sadness or the underlying fears that are there that are creating problems. The good news is that, you know, because you're so sensitive, you can also heal very quickly. I feel like just taking better care of yourself, slowing down, having earlier nights, not going out all nighters, right? indulging less, right? Having, just what, drinking less, eating less, having more balanced diet. All those things are going to just give you a better lifestyle this month, so that you feel better, so that you have your energies back up and your immune system gets taken care of. Okay, and let's see if there's anything unexpected for Cancers. In spite of all this, I still feel you get what you want. I still feel whatever that goal is for you, whether it's to be loved, by someone special, or whether it's, to be the top of your career, or to sell your home, or to buy a new house, or to get pregnant, or to have a baby, or to get married. I feel like, especially around love, this is the month it can happen. But keep in mind, you don't want to project. You want to take it slow and let it unfold by the end of the month, okay? All right, Cancers, have an amazing month. If you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, share your comments below, share it with your friends. Have a wonderful month, everyone. And of course, happy Valentine's Day. And I will see you all again next month.